Hi, this is Simon Leung back with GLive. Yes, multi-streaming across multiple variety of different platforms once again. So if you are joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you are joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Now today, we are going to be talking a little bit about Groove webinars, okay? From the title, you can see we're talking about new updates on Groove Webinar as well as Groove Live webinars. Some people call it Groove Live webinars or GrooveAsia webinars. It doesn't matter what you call it, but you might be asking yourself, okay, so what are you really talking about? What's up with all these different names with a lot of very similar callings, such as Groove Webinar or Groove Live Webinar? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Groove Webinar platform? Or are you talking about the Groove webinars that you actually conduct for us? Well, the answer is both. Okay, so we're going to be talking about both here today. If you are joining us and you're wondering what I am talking about because you have no idea, well, the good news is that I will explain everything. So go ahead and stay tuned. If you're brand new, which I'm sure many of you are because I just approved yet another few dozen of you into a variety of our different platforms, go ahead and tell us where you're from, your country, your city, as well as your time, because we absolutely appreciate the opportunity to connect with all of you whenever possible. So right now already, I'm seeing Pauline saying hello from UK. Join us, hashtag live. Yes, you are. And we also see Tyra saying hashtag live, always watching on TV, can't always comment and participate while taking course invested in the last few weeks. Thanks for taking the time to keep us updated. Okay, you're very welcome, Tyra, but thank you very much for joining us and watching us on TV. Now I feel like a TV star. All right, so as mentioned, we do have not just one, but multiple updates for you here today. Also, hello to Syed from India. But basically, because we are on a time crunch to just not talk about one thing, but multiple things, let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that I do want to share with you is, of course, about Groove Webinar. Now, with Groove Webinar, this is the system or one of the systems that is available with the Groove platform. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, there has been an update over the last several days that right now, actually, if you wanted to, for selected accounts, you might actually be able to check it out in sandbox mode, which is a testing environment. I'll talk more about that in just a moment. But just to give you an overview, once again, if you're more or less one of our newer folks, Groove Webinar is a system that lets you run your own webinars. Just to let you know, we did wrap up another webinar session earlier today, at least for me, it was this morning. So now is actually the perfect time to be talking about this because time and time again, I cannot tell you every time that I do this, it's either one technical glitch after another, which means that, of course, it becomes a very big problem. The good news is that a brand new system is on the way. And so if you don't know, I actually do have webinars that I conduct for you, not every single week, but whenever it does happen, it happens on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. EST, which is Thursday morning at 8 a.m. for me. And I just had another one for you this morning. So more on that in just a little while. Okay, the first thing, as mentioned, and it's very easy for me to start talking about other things because I get very, very excited. But today, the first thing is I want to share with you about the Groove Webinar system, which is Groove's webinar platform. All right, so with that, if you don't know, both live as well as automated webinars are in the works. And if you actually, and I'll show you my screen right now, log into your accounts. And right now for me, I am at GrooveAsia.cm. Again, that's GrooveAsia.cm. Some of you might go to Groove.cm. Some of you might go to GrooveDigital.com or GrooveFunnels.com as well. Just so that you know, I am, of course, a partner for GrooveAsia.cm. So usually this is my default site. And just like on the regular site, you have the option to get started to create your very first account if you haven't already, or click on login right here, which once you click on login, you should see a very similar screen that looks just like this, okay, where it's going to ask you for your login information. Of course, you can enter in your email address, your password, and then log in right there. Once you are logged in, this will look exactly like how any other account will look. This is your dashboard. Now, for those of you who may or may not be aware, once now that you click on apps, okay, previously it used to say Groove Funnels over here, right? Now, as we mentioned in the past previous episodes as well, we are fully rebranded. For Groove, okay, it's groove.cm, and of course for GrooveAsia, it's grooveasia.cm. But regardless, all the names here on this menu have also changed. For example, it no longer just says Groove Pages, it says Pages and Funnels, okay, or Page and Funnels. It doesn't say Groove Sell anymore. It says Sell Products. It doesn't say Groove Affiliate. It says Affiliate Earnings. It doesn't say Groove Mail. It says Mail, and same for Membership, Video, Blog, and E-commerce. One update that I want to show you is, of course, right here. For those of you who may not have noticed or may not have logged in for a while, you may now notice that right here, there is a brand new column for webinars. This, of course, is the brand new webinar. Are you excited? If you are, comment the word excited inside of the comments, just so that you know. As mentioned before, obviously, this is not a full working version because, as Mike mentioned, in the recent state of the GrooveIn, instead of waiting for things to get launched, we actually want you to provide us with feedback. We want you to become beta users. We want you to actually give us the different information, your opinions, if there are any bugs or anything like that. This is pretty much what a sandbox environment is for testing purposes, okay? So right now, it may or may not be able to go live, but just to let you know, if you do want a live demo on that, I haven't had the chance to play around with it all that much yet, but if you do want to have a live demo, you want to see how it works, at least in the preliminary stages, comment demo inside the comments, and we'll make sure that in the future, okay, in one of the more, I don't know, in one of the more maybe tomorrow or the day after that, maybe over the weekend, in one of the next episodes of G Live, maybe we'll play around with it just to show you exactly how it works. Okay, but with that, just to let you know that for selected accounts, maybe even yours, you will be able to see the webinars right here. And as Mike mentioned, there is no really hard dates. So with all of that, we're going to expect that within the next few weeks, we may or may not be able to see this as live. But right now, as we mentioned, this is in sandbox mode. So once you click on webinars over here within your dashboard of your account, you actually see that once you click on that, you will be able to play around with it, okay? So will it actually go live? I don't think so. As you can see up here, it says Groove Webinar is now open to users in sandbox mode. You can click here to learn more about sandbox mode, but basically it's just, as I mentioned, a testing ground for all of us to play around with it. You can start creating your very own webinar if you wanted to. You can click on invited webinars to see which ones you've been invited to. And there's also some additional options for you right here as well. All right, so with that, we basically invite you to check it out within your account if you have this functionality. If not, once again, over the next few days, if you want, I don't know if you want or not. If you do, type in the word demo inside of the comments. But if you don't want, then let's not waste each other's time. However, if we do see some additional requests for it, then maybe over the next few days, we will give you a live demo. All right. So with that, that is the first update that I do want to share with you. And this is about the actual Groove Webinar platform. Okay, the second thing that I do want to share with you is about the Groove webinars themselves. Okay, not to be confused. I know it can be confusing with Groove Webinar, the platform, but what I'm talking about now will be the Groove Live webinars that I actually conduct for you every now and again. For those of you who don't know, every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. EST, or whenever I do have them, they would happen on Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. EST. You can actually come over here to this page, which I will type into the browser for you right now so that you can actually check it out. Okay, groovedigital.com/free-webinar. And this is something that I believe started back in, I want to say October or November of last year. And basically, it's a brand new way or an additional way for us to help you make more sales as an affiliate. The basis is that you get to invite whomever you want, just like how you would normally invite with your affiliate link, anybody whom you want to the homepage, to any one of our launches or mini launches or any webinars or live events or the Groovathon or anything along those lines, right? For this one is an actual 2-hour webinar that I do completely for you, okay? Which means that you invite people and I do the talking for you at the scheduled time. I go on live and I will present for you. I'll explain what Groove is. I'll share about the benefits of the free account. I'll share about the benefits of the paid upgraded account as well. And so with that, it basically helps to explain Groove on your behalf if you happen to not be too familiar with the Groove platform itself. During the actual webinar itself, I also give a live demo, in fact, to show you how easy it is in just 5 or 10 minutes to build a website, in a landing page, in just a few clicks of a button, use the templates and show everybody live exactly how simple this process can be. And so obviously the actual platform, the system, the software itself, it speaks for itself. You are definitely going to get a whole bunch of people who are going to be signing up for this brand new account. Okay. Now, with that said, we also do explain the benefits of upgrading. So with that said, we also have seen conversions of people who sign up for the upgrade right then and there. And the good news is that, of course, you get to promote all of this if you wanted to. Now, just to give you an overview of everything that is happening so far, if you take a look at the page that you see on the screen right now, groovedigital.com/free-webinar, this is the page that it's going to go to. Now, I did make some changes since the last time that you probably saw this, if you had seen this before. Instead of Groove Digital Live Webinar over here or webinar invitation, we changed it to Groove.cm. Any mention of Groove Funnels or Groove Digital, we also changed it to Groove, simply because, once again, that is the brand new branding, right, for the company and everything as we continue to move forward. So that is what we're going to be referring to from now on, right? Just Groove or Groove.cm or GrooveCM, Groove CRM, as Mike mentioned. Now, once you come here, if this is your first time, I recommend that you read up on this. Okay, watch this video if you haven't already. And as you can see here, where does it take place? It takes place live in your home, at your desk, on your phone, anywhere that you want. And when does it take place? It takes place at the upcoming Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST. Okay, once again, that's in Eastern Standard Time, which means that if you're in other parts of the world, you have a different time zone, then of course you want to convert that into your own. For me, I am in Malaysia. UTC +8 is the exact same time zone as Singapore, the exact same one as Hong Kong, maybe even places like Taiwan, some places around Southeast Asia and Perth and things like that. We are UTC +8. And so for me, it's Thursday, 8 a.m. I am not by any means a morning person, so I do that just for you. You are welcome. Okay, so with that, you can learn more about that right here on the URL that you see on the page. And when you scroll down, of course, you can go ahead and register for the spot if you haven't already. If you want to meet the presenter, which is me, of course, then you can see a little quick bio over here. But the main basis of this is for you to refer your friends, your network, your colleagues, your associates, your lister prospects, your customers, whomever you want to, onto this page, and you will get credit anytime that they upgrade. Next question. How can you actually do that, right? Now, for those of you who are already affiliates, you should be familiar with this page right here. This is our Groove JV page, okay? So once you scroll down just a little bit, you're gonna see our promotion tools. Once you come to promotion tools, you should see something that says links, okay? This is where you're going to find your affiliate links. The one that you're gonna be looking for is the one that says Groove Live Webinar with Simon Leung. For those of you who don't know, that's me, okay? So this is your affiliate link right here. And once you click on this affiliate link, or you want to visit this affiliate link, okay, it opens up a brand new window. And yes, this should look very familiar to you because it's the exact same page that you just saw. In fact, it will redirect you to the exact same URL that you still see on the screen right now, except this time it is embedded with your particular affiliate ID. So all you need to do is you go to your Groove JV page, find your affiliate links, choose the one that says Groove Live Webinar with Simon Leung. This is your affiliate link right here. That's the one that you're going to want to send to your people so that you actually have the ability to do that yourself, okay? And of course, promote it and get credit for it. Now, this is very cool because not only do we provide you with the link, but if you come over here and you check out the drop-down menu, which I believe you cannot see, if I click on this on the screen, for your information, I clicked on this already. And once you click on that, you're going to see a few different options. One is Groove Sale Promotion. You're going to see one for Black Friday. You'll see one for No BS Promo. There is one called Live Demo or Live Webinar. The moment that I click on that, okay, you will actually be able to see that this will redirect to something else. Give me a moment while I go ahead and log in to this so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. But basically, we have a lot of promo tools for you already, which you can use, which is absolutely awesome for you because now, just like with any of the other promos that we give you access to, okay, once you are back right here, you will see that when I click on Live Webinar, there's a lot of different promo tools over here, such as email swipes, blog reviews, articles, banners, thank you pages, logout pages, you name it. Every single one of these are filled out. So for example, if I click on swipes, okay, you will actually see that an email has been pre-written for you called Your Webinar Invitation. Everything you need to know about your free account with free instant access. Everything about this particular email is about a live webinar invitation, okay? And same thing when it comes to blog reviews. Learn more about how to get started online, free webinar, okay? This one is for blogs. We have also different ones for articles as well as press releases that you can see up here. So play around with this, okay? This is pretty much a review of some of the training that we have done in the past because I wanna make sure that for those of you who are brand new, that we don't just simply redirect you to different places all the time. However, if you do want the full training on all of those, we will obviously recommend that you check out some of those previous archives of the previous trainings as well. But regardless, just to let you know, this is something that allows you to, of course, be able to check out the different resources that we provide for you. All right, so this webinar, I'm sure you would agree, is pretty cool, right? We do it for you. We do everything for you. We do the presentation for you. Now, here is one very tiny little problem. As you can see, as we mentioned, if we are to have this webinar, which doesn't happen every single week, okay? But when they do happen, it happens on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. EST, which of course is not a very globally friendly time for everybody around the world, right? I'm sure you can agree. For me, it's 8 a.m. and that's kind of pushing it already. You know, for other people around the world, like in the UK, it's the middle of the night. For other people in Europe and other countries as well, it might not also be a convenient time. And so the good news is that today's second announcement is that because of the commemoration that we want to do for GrooveAsia, okay, what we are planning to do now is a second webinar, also maybe on Wednesdays at 8 p.m., but this time in Southeast Asian time, for example, UTC plus 8. So instead of 8 a.m. for me, it'll be 8 p.m., right? And every single time or every single week that we do have these events, we won't just have one session, we will have two sessions. Yes, I will double the work just for you if this is something that you want. If this is something that you're interested in, You want that? You want a second time zone for you to choose from so that you can invite people in the Southeast Asian time zones, in the Europe time zone, in the Australia time zones that may be more convenient outside of just Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST. If this is something that you want, type in the word want inside of the comments, okay? Because, hey, keep in mind, if I am going to be doing this, I need to make sure that you're going to use it. I need to make sure that you want it, that you need it. If it's not something that you want or need, because you're not telling me that you want to do it or need it, then I'm not going to add in the extra work. Why, right? Because I want to make sure that whatever it is that I do, it is going to help you in the long run. And so with that, of course, let me know if this is something that you might potentially want for yourself. I'm not sure if we've actually, let me take a look at this, published this already. But if this is something that we will create, it will most likely be on this page, and it looks like it's not live just yet. So it's okay. Oh, yeah, it's not live just yet, but just so that you know, we are already working on a page that looks very similar to this already, except instead of groove.cm, it will actually say GrooveAsia.cm. And so when that is all done, okay, when that's all ready, I will be the first to announce it right here on the show. You will also be amongst the first to hear about it also right here on the show. So if you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed to our channels on GrooveAsia. Make sure that you've liked our Facebook page on GrooveAsia. Make sure that you're also inside of our groups in GrooveAsia, simply because a lot of private communication is going on. And for those of you who don't know, very recently, in the last 24 hours, I also announced a brand new affiliate marketing training that would most likely only be available for members of that particular group as well. So if you haven't already, make sure that you do join us in our social sites. Check out the ticker at the bottom of this video. You're going to see grooveasia.cm/social. Okay, once again, that's grooveasia.cm/social. Make sure that you go there and you join us across all of our social media pages in order for you to get access to the next training, which is going to be affiliate marketing. And then we're going to have another one probably on business model. And we're going to have some additional ones, including yet another probably mini Groovathon that is going to be coming up pretty soon. So you're not going to want to miss any of that if, of course, you want to be a big part of our community. Okay, so that is my official invitation once again for you to join us inside of the GrooveAsia social media profiles, because that, of course, is something that we want you to take part of as well. So with that, that is pretty much all that I have for you here today. We are going to go in and say hi to just a few of you who are leaving comments. Keep in mind, we are using StreamYard right now, and as of late, recently, there has been problems with StreamYard where we are not seeing everybody's comments. Sometimes I go back and check. I see some comments coming in, and I actually never saw them on the stream itself. So keep in mind, if I don't pick on you, if I don't answer your question, if I don't say hi or respond to your hashtag live or hashtag replay or whatever else, it's not because I want to ignore you. It's because sometimes I actually don't see your comments as well. So today we see one from Tolu who is saying hello, hashtag live. We also have Gary who is now joining us hashtag live at 10:10 a.m. in London. And I believe, Gary, you will be one of those who would benefit if we do have another alternate time zone, because of course at 8 a.m. my time, that would have been very early or in the middle of the night for you. And for many of the people whom you might want to refer also in London or invite in Europe or whatever else, it also wouldn't be such a convenient time zone for them either. Okay, so hopefully this is something that you, Gary, will find helpful. And then Gary is also saying excited. Very cool. We got Madhu saying demo, which means that you obviously want to check out the live demo itself, right? We have Sri who is saying demo. Pauline is saying, where is GrooveWebinar again? I'm not sure if you're talking about GrooveWebinar, the platform, or if you're talking about any of the ones that we mentioned, but I recommend, Pauline, because we did cover it in this actual live stream, that you go ahead and watch this again so that you can pick and choose which one is the actual question that you're asking. I'm sure we already answered it. If not, go ahead and ask us again later on as well. Gary is also saying demo, please, with the ages for this. Okay, so everybody obviously has been waiting, but of course we want to be patient. We are going to go ahead and check out the demo as soon as it is ready. All right, Laura, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, is saying demo, hashtag demo. Yes, I'm sure we're all very excited about this as well. Laura is also saying, I'm getting ready to do a live power value training, so I'll spend some time working and exploring webinars. I'm up for testing anything. Very cool. Hopefully, let us know if, Laura, you can see this inside of your account as well, because if you can, then you can use this as your own testing ground. The sandbox is supposedly available for most people, but just to give you an update, of course, by July, that is not the hard date, but the estimated date that this is actually going to get released. Okay, so Angel is saying hi. Good morning, Angel from Trinidad, 5:15 a.m. Very cool to see you. Gary is also saying once. Memory Lum, which I believe is Johnson, if I'm not mistaken, is also saying once. And then Madhu is saying awesome. Hariam is saying, please explain where to get free traffic for a webinar. I believe I just showed you moments ago. Go ahead and check out our promo tools. You will be able to find that as well. Also, check out our archives as we went extensively inside of those types of tools and additional training over the last several months. Okay, so you do have months and months and months of training and content. Let me know once you've actually gone through all of those and if you need more after that. Okay, Ari Mark is also saying want. We also have Wealthy Daniel saying hashtag want. Very cool. Madhu is saying thank you. You're very welcome. Hashtag live from JB. Hope everything is doing well. Pauline is saying found it. Awesome. Very cool. JB Digital is saying hello. Looking forward to this as we are. You are welcome. Laura and JJJ is also sharing that he is joining us. Hashtag live. Awesome. Very cool. So thank you for all your comments. In summary, today we did make a couple of announcements. So if you do happen to be joining us just now, make sure that you go back and watch this entire thing in its entirety, because we share with you quite a few different levels of updates, which we normally don't do, but because we are so excited about the topic of webinars that we decided to give you a couple updates here today. So yes, we gave you a couple of announcements. One is on the GrooveWebinar system itself. It is in sandbox mode right now, and it is live for you to start testing. Okay, it's not designed for you to make it run. It's not designed for you to actually do a live webinar right here, then and now. However, it is designed for you to play around with it, check out a sneak peek of what it's all about, and maybe provide us with some feedback if you have some tests and bugs or any other thing that you would like to report. Now, Groove webinars, the Groove Live webinars, which are the webinars that I conduct for you every now and again, we basically announced that there may, if you want it, there are discussions about now doing a second one for the GrooveAsia time zone. Keep in mind that if we are to do this, okay, we will announce this whenever it is ready. You will be getting your links from a slightly different page. This one, it will be on the GrooveAsia page. So if you haven't already, check out grooveasia.cm/JV. Okay, once again, that's grooveasia.cm/JV. Don't worry about that right now, because the webinar, for GrooveAsia is not yet ready. We haven't created anything for it yet. There's nothing planned. However, if you don't know yet, grooveasia.cm is, of course, its own entity. its own page, its own site, which means that also has its own affiliate link. If you want to start promoting GrooveAsia, okay, you need to go to grooveasia.cm/JV, and that is where you're going to get your GrooveAsia affiliate links. Once again, we already have extensive training on this topic already, so go back and check out some of our playlists to check out exactly what else we have in store for you. And this includes, training. It includes how to drive traffic, as somebody else was asking earlier. It includes promotional strategy. So there's definitely a lot more that you can learn from there as well. Okay, so all of that is coming soon, hopefully. So if you want it, once again, give us a hashtag once inside of the comments. Let me know what else that you want. Join us in the communities if you haven't yet, because that's where we are also going to provide you with some additional training. And if you haven't already, as I mentioned earlier, okay, yes, it is available not only in the ticker, but also in the description above or below this video. But if you somehow missed it, we want to invite you to go to grooveasia.cm/social. Once again, that's grooveasia.cm/social. Okay. And there you will be able to find out exactly how you can join our private communities so that you can join us later on. Register for our upcoming affiliate marketing training and mini courses and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, all very, very cool stuff. So if you're interested, go ahead and go to grooveasia.cm/social. Join us on YouTube, Facebook group, Facebook pages. You're not going to want to miss it the next time that we go live in those private communities for some really, really valuable training. All right, so with that, that is all the time that I have here for you today, just to say hi and bye. On our way out to just a few more of you, we have Stacy joining us from Detroit at 5:30 a.m. You should be sleeping right now, Stacy, but thank you very much for joining us. We also have Laura saying, yes, I can see it in my account. Awesome, very cool. It looks very cool, and I'm very excited to check it out. And yep, saying my name perfectly. Thank you very much, Laura. And then we also have Memory Lum saying #1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So with that, that is pretty much all that I have for you here today. If you somehow found today's update valuable, stay tuned, because in the upcoming days, on our upcoming updates, we're definitely going to have a whole lot more exciting announcements that we want to share with you. So make sure that if you haven't already, subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and join us inside of our private Facebook groups and communities. Turn on those notifications so that you are amongst the first to know the next time that we do go live, so that you don't miss anything. All right, so with that, on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you very much for your time here today. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, I will see you on the inside. You gotta get into the groove.